We want to see the topic, crossing over the Red Sea, from the text, Exodus 14, 19 to 20. Yes, somebody should please read for us. Praise the Lord. Now, that sign of the cloud coming and blocking the Egyptians so that the Egyptians could not have access to the Israelites that they were pursuing. Is that not enough sign that God is fighting their battles? Do you need another sign? You see, the Egyptians don't have, I'm talking about those Egyptians, not the present day Egyptians, those Egyptians of that time. It's like their minds were made up that they want to what? Pursue the Israelites. Because the signs were already very clear. Now, the sign of the cloud appearing at their middle, was that the first sign they saw? What were the signs that they saw before to give them sense? The water that turned to blood in their land, the frog that was jumping up and down, the fire that came down, and the hailstone and everything that happened in their land, it was enough. But the one that shook them, that even made them to release the children of Israel, was that every firstborn of animal, insect, captive, slave, servant, Pharaoh himself, all of them, firstborn, they died. Such that there was nobody there was no house that somebody did not die. The tragic part is, if you are a husband and you are the firstborn, and you are a wife and you went to marry the firstborn, like some people now, firstborn like to marry firstborn. Are we together now? So firstborn now marry firstborn, and they now have a child, firstborn, and maybe their own father, the father that they came from mother, is firstborn, just stay, say grandma is staying with them in the house. What happens to how many of them? Five people going at once in one house. All the small children, nobody to care for them. Their neighbors will now be looking for who to carry the child to. So it was a serious cry in the land of Egypt. Even Pharaoh himself woke up and cried. With that cry, they call it bitter tears, he told them to go. And they should carry anything they want. They should what? Go. They left. When they left, you know what happened? The children of Israel borrowed and collected and left. They should have left them to go. But Pharaoh was not tired. He said, who released these people? No, they must come back and what? Serve us. Even after seeing the finger of God. In fact, the moment they told him clearly that this one is what? The finger of God. That should have settled it. The man was stubborn. The man was what? No. Can you imagine? He said, let me read it. Verse 25, Exodus 14:25. He said, and took up their chariots. Let me start with 24 so I can get the picture clearly. 24. And it came to pass that in the morning watch, the Lord looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the cloud, and troubled the host of the what? Egyptians. And took off their chariot wheels, that they drave them heavily, so that the Egyptians said, let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord fighteth for them against the Egyptians. Was it that time the Lord started fighting for them? I'm asking the church. The Lord has been fighting for them since. Why is it now that you want to run? that the Lord is fighting for them, let us what? Run. Is it now you know it? All the signs since you have been seeing, you did not know that God is fighting for them. Is this last one that people know that you will die? Death has come and you can't escape. That's why it's not time you want to run. And then look at their attempts. Look at verse 27. Verse 28. He said, and the waters returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen, all the host of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them. There remained not so much as one of them. Okay, now look at 27. And Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to its strength when the morning appeared.